A statistic from Gina Moon, The New Yorker, 2019, explains that vape companies currently have the tightest hold on Generation Z than any other generation in history. The Federal Drug Association needs to ban the overall use and production of e-cigarette and vape products. As young people, a part of Generation Z, it should be very important to us as we are not cognitively or physically fully developed in order to stop these productions and effects before they take full effect on our generation and the generations to come. As a friend of someone who has been hospitalized due to a collapsed lung from vaping and e-cigarette use, and the research that I have done since, I feel as though I can speak from personal experience as well as back it up with factual evidence, which makes me credible to speak on the topic. In this speech, we will cover the problems that e-cigarettes have to the health of the user, as well as the solutions available in order to end these harmful products. To start us off, I'm going to cover why vapes are harmful to our health, as it is important to understand their effects before we can work to find solutions. Using vapes is a problem as it is detrimental to the health of the user. There are both physical and psychological effects of using vapes. Let's talk about the physical downsides of vaping. Brian P. Jensen and Rachel Boykan, Multidisciplinary Digital Publishing Institute 2019, explains that there are 7,000 plus vape flavors, and that these flavorings alone include toxins such as acetal and diacetyl, which are notoriously known to be in connection with popcorn lung, which is where your lungs become inflamed, it becomes hard to breathe, and they blacken due to these different chemicals. Jin Park, Laura Alexander, and David Christiani, Annual Reviews 2022, explain that vaping can not only damage our respiratory systems, but actually causes physical injury to our organs. So this can compromise our ability to breathe and our ability to perform everyday tasks as we are not performing well on the inside. There are also many psychological effects to vaping. Lisa Templeton, Healthline Media 2019, explains that people who use e-cigarettes are actually 2 times more likely to report clinical depression than those who have never used it. So this statistic would explain that there is a direct connection between these chemicals and anxiety disorders. And on the flip of that, if you have an anxiety disorder and you start using these vape products, then your anxiety is more than likely going to worsen and become more difficult to deal with. Now that we've discussed the issue at hand, we can talk about the solutions we can take to end it. So there are many policy and personal solutions that we can take to solve the issue. On a federal level, the FDA, the Federal Drug Association, needs to ban the overall production and use of these products. According to the FDA website, all e-cigarettes and vape products are deemed unsafe to humans on all accounts. There's actually not a single product, company, or brand that is approved by the FDA for these products, and so they've been deemed unsafe on all accounts. On a personal level, e-cigarette users and vapors should quit their use before irreversible damage is done. So the CDC website advises against nicotine withdrawal, which could cause vomiting and nausea, increased anxiety or depression, and it can be detrimental to your mental health as well as your physical health. There are also websites and programs that people can opt into in order to help them quit. These websites could include Smoke Free Teen and Drug Watch, which are free, and you can sign up at any time online. I think this plan will work due to the fact that the FDA is a federal association and holds a lot of authority over the safe and unsafe products that humans can use. After their input is put in and there's more research done, we can hopefully discontinue the production and use of these products. The CDC website states that the use of vapes is unsafe for kids and adults alike. It doesn't matter how old you are, these products will never be safe for humans at all. And they also explain that although there are no current steps being taken in order to ban the use of these products, that we need to do so before the entire population as a human race is jeopardized, as they are slowly picking off people from our planet. Once these products are banned, the safety of juvenile and adult health against these harmful chemicals can be ensured. It is important that we take these matters into consideration in a timely manner so that we can protect our generation as well as the generations to come. Through this speech, we reviewed the problems vapes can cause to the mind and body, as well as the solutions available that we can take in order to end this issue. The FDA needs to ban the overall use and production of e-cigarettes and vapes in order to secure the safety and health of all users and citizens. I hope that through this speech you have a better understanding on the detrimental effects that vapes and e-cigarettes can have on the physical and psychological health of users, as well as the steps available in order to end this problem in our society. Thank you for your time, and I appreciate you listening.